Welcome back, students. Me, Hina Kausar, welcoming you again for the today's session that is from the paper Basic Concepts in Sociology. Today we are going to focus on the last point of the unit 2, that is types of culture. Earlier session we have already covered the concept, definition and characteristics of socialization, types of socialization, importance and agencies of socialization, aspects of culture, and today we're going to continue with the types of culture. So let's begin the types of culture. As the culture may be broadly divided into the following types, that is material and non-material culture. Famous sociologist W. F. Ogburn divide culture into two types such as material and non-material culture. So by material culture he means those things which are tangible, concrete and observable such as table, chair, utensils, etc. But non-material culture refers to those things which are intangible and abstract such as goodwill, customs, traditions, values, etc. But Ogburn opined that changes first comes into material aspects of culture, and when changes occur in material aspects of culture, those in turn stimulate changes in non-material aspects of culture. So I hope you have understood the definition given by Ogburn. Let's first understand the material culture. Material culture consists of products of human activity which is concrete, tangible and observable. These objects are man-made and called as artifacts. It refers to books, chairs, tables, furniture, tools, telephone, etc. These material culture are external and utilitarian. Material culture is invented for human convenience. They contribute to the progress of society and it changes faster. Material items are easy to explain or to show to a non-native person how it is used and how useful it can be. So to summarize or brief this particular slide, we can say that for your understanding, you can remember the material thing which is not in abstract, means which we can see, which is observable, which we can see, which can be touched, okay, which can be shared, which can be passed. By these words, you can also remember the material culture. Okay, like we are having uh, different pattern of clothes also, which signifies belonging to particular culture. And when we are finding the non-native person coming or any foreigner coming, so we are gifting them the clothes or different patterns of styles of pen, okay, our art craft based thing. So that is what the material culture means. Man have made all those items with their hands and which they want to give and pass from one to another. And according to the time, the material culture also changes fast in the society, and because that is what the society is, it is dynamic in nature and it keep on changing. The same way material culture also changes sometimes according to the new information technology, new society, different things we are finding around us which we are getting under material culture. Next we are having that is non-material culture. Non-material culture consists of intangible and abstract things like customs, values, goodwill, habits, beliefs, language, etc. Non-material culture is something internal and they do not have physical existence. Non-material culture changes very slowly. It is created taking the psychological basis of man and reflect the inward nature of man. Non-material culture has two aspects such as cognitive and normative. Cognitive aspects deal with knowledge, whereas normative aspects consist of norms, values, and rules. We can't see it and touch it. as I said earlier, the material culture is something which we can see, can be in touch, can be gifted to somebody, or etc. But as compared to material culture, non-material culture cannot be seen or touched, but can be dealt with. Like for example, customs, habits, beliefs, language. And apart from this, we can say music, which we cannot touch, the songs which we cannot touch, but can be seen or can be played, that is being passed again from one generation to the another generation. And that the non-material culture is something which slowly get changed, which not get changed so fastly as compared to the material culture. And we remember the material culture through cognitive aspects, means in our brain, in our mind, we remember the non-material culture and we pass it. The language also, the non-material culture which we use daily, which again we have got through culture which we are practicing. So this is all about the non-material culture. Now let's learn the third new point, that is the popular culture. What is exactly the popular culture? I hope you all know more about the popular culture, that in the 15th century the word popular when used in law and politics denoted low, base and of the common people basically. It was not until the later part of the 18th century that the word gained the positive connotation of what it is taken to mean today, widespread and well liked. This type of culture, also known as pop culture, as the term suggests, is related to all those activities along with their associated symbols that are popular or common, that is accepted by the majority of the members of a society. Popular culture is also taken to mean all those cultural factors that are widely prevalent in a particular society and which are transmitted through the local language. Popular culture features constant changes and is limited by both space and time. It flows, forms alternative streams and whirlpools which together create values and attitudes that are interdependent and influential in various ways. Popular culture embraces a range of fields from mass media and entertainment to cooking, literature, clothing, sports, fashion, music, etc., and is expressed through circulation in large numbers. As we can summarize this particular slide, that is popular culture, students, you have to remember that the popular culture is basically was of the common people. So from the common people, how it became the widespread and well liked culture. From one corner of the society, it reaching to the another corner, that is the local things becoming world known now. That is what the pop culture, that is the short form of the popular culture, the pop culture, that it is accepted by the majority of the members, and it is having its own cultural factor which is being transmitted from the local language to the international level also it goes. It depend upon the space and time, means see popular culture is having some particular time span. For that particular period it goes, then it vanishes, then the new things comes out. So it is not permanent to be there in the society. It keep on changing and we are finding those changes around us in the form of cooking pattern, in the form of literature, sports, music. Like we see, we are finding that different types of music your generation are observing around, that is what the pop music, the pop culture which you are observing, that is again including the clothing line, the fashion industries, different things this which we can express through the circulation to the large number, from the local to large number sorry, from the common people to the widespread people. So this is all about the popular culture, from limited to the majority of the member of the society observing around. So students, these were all about the types of culture: material, non-material and popular culture. So I hope you have understood the today's session. Today we have ended the semester 1, including both the units, semester 1 and unit 1 and unit 2. So semester 1 fully ends today. I hope you have learned many things from the paper, that is basic concepts in sociology. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.